Hello, I hope you're doing well today. Our gospel readings today are taken from the Gospel of Matthew and the Gospel of John. And our first gospel from Matthew is chapter 12, verses 1 through 14. I'm reading from the New Revised Standard Version of our Bible. At that time, Jesus went through the grain fields on the Sabbath. His disciples were hungry, and they plucked the heads of the grain to eat. When the Pharisees saw it, they said to him, "Look, your disciples are doing what is not lawful to do on the Sabbath." Jesus said to them, "Have you not read that David did when he and his companions were hungry? He entered the house of God and ate the bread of the presence, which is not lawful for him and his companions to eat, but only for the priests to eat. Or have you not read in the law that on the Sabbath the priests in the temple break the Sabbath, and yet they are guiltless? I tell you, something greater than the temple is here. But if you had known what this means, 'I desire mercy and not sacrifice,' you would not have condemned the guiltless. For the Son of Man is Lord of the Sabbath." Then Jesus left that place and entered their synagogue. A man was there with a withered hand, and the Pharisees asked him, "Is it lawful to cure on the Sabbath?" so that they might accuse him. Jesus said to them, "Suppose one of you has one sheep, and it falls into the pit on the Sabbath. Will you not lay hold on it and lift it out? How much more valuable is a human being than a sheep? So is it lawful to do good on the Sabbath?" Then he said to the man, "Stretch out your hand." And he stretched it out, and it was restored as sound as the other. But the Pharisees went on and conspired against him, how they might destroy him. Our second reading is taken from the Gospel of John, chapter 4, verses 19 through 24. And it begins, this is the story of the woman, the Samaritan, who meets Jesus at the well. And so the woman says to him, "Sir, I see that you are a prophet. Our ancestors worshipped on this mountain, but you say that the place where people must worship is in Jerusalem." Jesus said to her, "Woman, believe me, the hour is coming when you will worship the Father neither on this mountain nor in Jerusalem. You will worship what you do not know. We worship what we know, for salvation is from the Jews. But the hour is coming, and is now here, when the true worshipers will worship the Father in spirit and in truth. For the Father seeks such as these to worship him. For God is spirit, and those who worship him must worship in spirit and in truth." May the Lord add a blessing to our reading, hearing, and understanding of these holy words. Thanks be to God.